Geekology. I'm David Spedia.
And I'm Sven Harvey.
And tonight we're going to be doing a games review. Now, Christmas is coming up, always good fun, always expensive. And there's always a slush on the market of themed games, you know. And let's face it, who hasn't got, you know, Star Trek Monopoly, Klingon Monopoly, and Classic Trek Monopoly. You know, they released an awful lot of Star Trek Monopolies a few years ago.
Yeah.
And we talked about this and we said, you know what, forget it. You know, you guys know what you're buying when you get a themed game. You get in the game, it's, you know, going to have a good or a bad adaptation.
Transformers and Monopoly being particularly bad.
Oh, bad conversion. But we got talking about it, and a few years ago, Sven got me this for Christmas, so it seemed only appropriate that this was one of the games. Khet, otherwise known as laser chess, even though it's not chess.
Yeah.
The laser game is another name. It's actually known by about 20 or 30 different names, depending on who had the license and what they did with it at the time. This is a fantastic game, highly recommended by Mensa. But before we do this, because Sven knows about this, Sven doesn't know about this. Okay. Sorry to surprise you, but you surprised me with, hey, let's do next gen for an hour and 2 minutes. Flashpad.
Yeah. Okay.
My mother bought me this for Christmas.
Okay.
She got it off QVC.
Okay.
When it arrived, she tested it, played it, went, oh, this is fantastic, and I caught her playing it, which is why I have it early. Isn't it great? I'm in my 30s and my mum still buys me games. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, neither of us have got much of the first.
It's review, but you know what? It was so good that I bought my wife one.
Oh, okay.
Now, it isn't an unboxing because I've already put batteries in it, but you can take it out of the box and do a review as if it was an unboxing, but I've done the batteries.
Okay. It's reasonably well made, isn't it?
Yep. Really solid.
It's a QVC special. That's quite decent. Okay.
They're, to my knowledge, and according to the paperwork that's in the box, they are the only people that have them.
Okay.
It retails, now this is the surprising bit, for, oh god, I forgot how much it retails for. It's slightly under 20 quid, it's like £19 something pence.
Okay.
There is a small power button just here on the underneath, so if you turn that on. Right, you're going to like this. Remember when Generations, I know you blocked huge chunks of that film out, but do you remember when Data was sitting down going, life forms, where are your little life forms? That's basically what you're going to do with this.
Right.
Now, it says quite clearly 1 and 2 player mode. You only actually need one unit, you pass it to another person. We could review all of the games, but to tell you the truth, the one that I love and the one I've been playing is called Chase Me. So if you push this one, just there. Okay, now what you need to do is touch just the red lights when they come on. Okay. You can use 2 hands.
Okay.
Out of the bash. I could be a little while. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lousy score. We're running out of time. Gotta do. There we go. Okay. Now, that was called Chase Me.
Okay.
Okay. Remember Me. It's a good old ration copy of Simon Says.
Okay.
Remember, red light, no green. I actually hate this game because I'm getting old and I can't remember bugger all. That sucks. Ooh, you bugger. Oh, you got the highest score. Okay. The next one is twist. Two fingers. Trust me, you'll need.
So
them.
it's
Put
like
your finger
Twister.
on. Put your finger on.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's exactly what it is. It's Twister.
Finger twister.
People at home are going to be watching this thinking, what is he doing it like that for?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh my god, I got the
My hands are too small.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so the next one, Find Me.
Finally, okay. Minesweeper.
Yeah, but there's no indicator to tell you where it is.
Okay.
So it's kind of nonsensical. You're just pushing it till it blows up. So that one doesn't really work for me. And then
Camera. Yeah, thanks for letting me.
yeah, push that one. Now it'll show you patterns that go through, and then from all the green lights there'll be a red one. So what you've got to do is hit that on the colour change. So as it goes through, it'd help if I did it in the right spot. Right, now this will cycle back through. There we go, right. You just got it out of the timing sequence. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bit pants.
Yeah, I can add it, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I played all the variations on this.
Yeah.
I only ever played Chase Me.
Yeah, that's
As
understandable.
far as I'm concerned, Chase Me was good enough to buy Amy a copy of this.
Yeah.
You can alter the volume from, that was loud, that's the standard. It's got a half volume and it's got mute, although I have to say playing it on mute's a bit strange. It has a sensitivity setting set for very sensitive, medium to hit it with a brick.
Right.
That's basically it. Quite solid. Loud when it's on loud. When it's actually, you know what? I suppose I really want to show. This is quite nice. This is the interface for.
Okay.
There you go. That's it. A half volume.
Okay.
And you alter it exactly the same way for the sensitivity, and it can tell you what the highest score is on a game before you play it. I love the fact, you'd have expected a little LCD screen with the score. It actually just has a memory chip on board for the volume. Do you want to kill the volume for the... it has just a little memory chip on board, so it just verbally gives you the highest score. Okay. Yeah, solid. Cool. I think the construction's good. I would not worry about passing that to a young child. Yeah. There you go. It's pretty, it makes noise and lights up. I think £20 is, especially that includes shipping. Yeah. I think it's just a thing that let it down for me was Minesweeper. Yeah. No, correction, not Minesweeper. Find me. The artwork is divvied up into 4 little art sections. Yeah. I thought one of those would have gone dark, near, but no, it's just there's no indicator. And so to me, it's just random. How can you score something completely random? It just makes sense. But I personally would have been quite happy to buy this unit just with the change me. The remember me and the twist me are
fair enough.
But the fact that it has got a 2-player mode as well.
Yeah, so you can pass it around.
So if you've got a couple of kids, it's one of those games you can quite easily sit under your coffee table and you pop it out. So there you go. So that was the sneaky review that I thought I'd slip in when you weren't looking. Okay. So Khet, now you got me this.
God, that's how long.
Just forever ago. And
what's the date on this? 2005 to 2006. There you go. Some time ago.
And we got many strange looks going down the pub and playing this. Recommended by Memsa, which is always a good sign for a game, I feel. Yeah. Known by lots of different names, from Laser Strategy to Laser Game, Khet, obviously. Yeah. I've seen it labelled as Laser Chess, which has never made any sense to me because none of the pieces move like chess.
No, quite. But it is a strategy game.
But it is a strategy game with a board and pieces. Let's show an actual... Right, this is an old style board. The new boards don't have this rim round. And this one has got fixed laser points, where the new one has got this really cool little... Well, I say cool. They're cool if you're into it. They're obelisks. No, they're not obelisks. Sphinxes, thank you. They've got sphinxes with lasers built in. Yeah. So they just go on the edge of the board rather than this version with the fixed point, which I personally prefer this version, but I've not really played the other version.
No, so I think the only difference, to be honest, is the fact that the Sphinx, for playing it, the only difference is going to be the fact that the Sphinx can be moved in rotation.
I'm not sure why they'd have changed it though, because I like this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just a refreshing thing. It's like most board games get refreshed every other year, so it's just part of that. So you've got Monopoly Empire this year, for instance. So
I suppose manufacturing costs might have had something to do with it. I mean, didn't you tell me a little while ago that plastics
costs? Yeah. I mean, this is the reason why deluxe Transformers are getting smaller and things like that. And you see a lot more 3.75-inch action figures than you do 5-inch ones or 6-inch ones now, because they're just cheaper to make. And what's worrying me is the fact that what are essentially G.I. Joe Action Force style figures at 3.75-inch are now going for a tenner, RRPing at £10.
What?
You're just like, okay.
Glad I don't have small children. Yeah. Right, so I'll just pick a couple of the pieces up to show the people at home. This is the person you're trying to protect. Your king or your pharaoh or whatever you wish to call it. These pieces are basically just bricks. They can be shot and destroyed. The little triangle pieces with the mirror one section are the pieces you move around to alter where the laser goes. And additionally to those, there are these centre pieces which have a mirror both sides.
So you have to be very careful
when moving those, yes. Now they did do a number of add-ons, which funnily enough, you got me every Christmas for the next few years after that.
Yeah.
These were good.
This is the first one. These are the Eye of Horus beam splitters, aren't they?
Yes.
So the interesting thing was when the laser hits the one side, it passes through and bounces, so you end up with two lasers kicking around, which
made the game a bugger.
Yeah.
Then there was this little beauty, which I thought was quite novel. Which made, because if you have a version of chess and you have Star Trek fans, you must have 3D chess.
Yes.
So 3D laser splitter,
which has got
mirrors on it
in it.
underneath and mirrors at the top to angle it round.
So that's pretty cool. Alright. Cool.
Now, we could show us playing this game, but no. No. I remember how long some of our games took for this.
Yeah.
So what I'll say is, a game can be anywhere from, I think 30 seconds was the fastest game we ever had, up to, oh god, it depended how long we were procrastinating, but
Yeah.
we had some long
games.
games. However, I think we should show the...
Yes.
I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up the laser very well, but the laser... Actually, you know what? If I tip the ball this way...
If I hold it there.
And I do... Right, there you go. That's... The red piece there lit up.
Yeah.
Because it's the back, that would destroy the piece. If it was angled that way, it bounces round the mirrors and is a really very effective way of lighting it up.
Yeah.
Nice, good strategy game. I highly recommend this one.
It is really good.
Yeah, now, didn't you buy one of these for your kids?
Yep, they've got one. Yep.
And how often do they play?
They tend to drag it out whenever they haven't got a very brand new video game to destroy.
So you get bored out every now and then?
Yeah.
Worth
Enjoy it.
the
It's out for a
sheer
bash.
volume of room?
Yeah, it certainly gets the neurons firing.
Yeah.
A bit more than some of the other games kicking around, and it's a lot more interesting to people than chess is. So because it's laser.
It's something. Well, it's something a little different.
As one of the adverts once said, it's chess with added pew pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew. You know, I had this one at one of the sci-fi balls.
Yeah.
And we had these big cocktail glass drink things. Had dry ice in. We tipped the dry ice on the ball and had it go. It was great. Totally a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
But
good, so cool.
Good fun. So this is the second game that I highly recommend for this evening. So there you have it. 2 very quick game reviews. See, to all of those people who have watched the last few videos and gone, Jesus, how long can these two bang on about packaging? Quite a long time.
To be fair, I don't think you were doing quite as much banging on as I was.
I had to tone it down. I wanted to say a little bit more about next gen, but you were on such a roll. I was like, hey, I'm never catching that. I'm never. Whoa, until they do something really good, classic Trek. It's going to take me a while to build up that much momentum. And don't get me wrong, the whole game's console, yay. Blu-ray, yay. But whew, oh yeah. See, it's fun, isn't it?
Coming up, review of classic Trek on Blu-ray.
No, we're not gonna do it. We just
coming up, review of all the Star Trek movies on Blu-ray.
Oh hell yeah! I get to do Khan though. You can do all the rest. I just want Khan.
Which Wrath of Khan? There's 2.
No. There is one. Actually, there's a really funny video on YouTube that I actually sent to a couple of people, which is like the real version of these films, and there's little animation.
Oh, you mean the honest? Oh no, the what should have happened.
What should have happened.
Yeah.
There's going to be a link at the bottom of this video to
Screen
the
Junkies.
link on the thing.
Yeah, the Screen Junkies, the people who do that, and they do the honest trailers.
Did you see the honest trailer for the 2009 reboot? Starring this actor, and starring lens flares,
and
set in an Apple store.
And this is blatantly JJ's demo reel for Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh, tell me that they did that.
Yeah. It's just like,
Okay, you know what, guys? If you actually have a look on the bottom of the feed, not only are we going to put that, because we're coming to Christmas, people have got some time off. I think we should put a quick little review down the bottom of the screen of a couple of websites to see. I'd recommend the Honest Trailers, those are great. What would be your recommendation? Somebody's killing some time over Christmas to go look at?
Zero Punctuation.
Zero Punctuation. I tell you,
Yahtzee.
That guy is funny. He
Yeah.
really is. And you know what? I wish our videos were anywhere near as funny as his are. That's great.
True.
Apart
Just
from
skip the time when he reviewed the Transformers War for Cybertron.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get Transformers and it just doesn't make sense to him.
Well, no, you know what? It's the same as everything else. Whatever floats your boat, as long as it doesn't sink mine, I don't care. Although I must admit, we're not going to review them because that would be bad. I actually bought a couple of the little minions from Zero Punctuation. Okay, you didn't have to wait long.
They don't have pitchforks.
They don't have pitchfork, but the thing is, I can't get away with wearing a hoodie. I really can't. I love the hoodie with the ears, and I've got too many t-shirts and too many other bits, but I wanted to show my support for the website and specifically for Yahtzee because I think he's a very funny guy. So
I love that.
I actually got my own little
official.
escapist. Oh yeah, they're proper.
Oh, that's brilliant.
They're fantastic. You know what? I can't even remember how much they were, but I felt quite chuffed when they arrived. They arrived quite quickly. So yeah, there you go.
Oh, I've now got an imagination of them dealing with Robocop and Yahtzee doing the same thing with Robocop as he did with Mortal Kombat. Oh, we have this Robocop game. Surely this has been out since 1989.
I wonder how annoyed the escapist would be if whenever we did game reviews.
Very.
Very annoyed, I should imagine. Right, well, thank you very much for watching. Pew! Did you see that they've released a little vinyl? Classic Trek, Kirk and Spock, and Kirk's holding up a phaser and he's got a speech bubble that goes pew! Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Some people spend some time listening to fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to wrap this up. Stop bringing me back. You're trying to get this video longer. So, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Feel free to follow us on Twitter, Facebook.
Make sure you subscribe on here as well on YouTube.
Subscribe on
and then subscribe to this.
Yeah. We have our live event coming up in April.
Yes.
They're running out of tickets, so if you wish to come to... Actually, there aren't really that many Star Trek events going on next year, so we've got one of the very few Star Trek events next year. You know, log on, they're great guys, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you. Other than that, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Bye.
There you go. That's the honestly down the end of the blinker row. The package. Actually, you know, we review a shitload of packaging now. I think about it. Sven.
Shitload.
Little asterisk over the shitload. Can you just add a toot noise? Just add a toot noise. It's fine. Okay, let's. I was trying to wrap this up. Stop bringing me back. You're trying to get this video longer. Don't.
You're trying to wrap it up. You're trying to wrap it up. I'd go and get you some wrapping paper and some sellotape.
There we are, that close. Right, so.